I wasn't really sure if it was like a legit company. Hey boo, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for all of your support. And if you're new to the family, welcome. My name is Tiana. It is nice to meet you. So let's jump right into the meat of this video, right? So this is another 5-week review of a wig company. I am going to continue giving you guys wig reviews as long as you keep on responding positively to the wig reviews. So after 5 weeks, I definitely have some opinions about this company. I have some opinions about this wig, and I'm going to jump right in. So just know that this is not an unboxing. This is a 5-week review of this wig that I have on my head right now. So if you're interested in hearing the good, the bad, and possibly the ugly, just keep watching. So I went to the website and I was just like, $99 for a wig, $127, $150. Like, these prices to me just looked real sketchy. I was like, for a quality wig, 120 bucks. I don't even think I could get quality hair for 120 bucks, let alone a quality wig. So, you know, it just did not give me good vibes. So after a lot of apprehension, I ended up purchasing a wig. I love the price because it only ended up being $127. And here are all the specs. So it is a hot inspired natural color virgin Brazilian curly bob lace wig, heavy 150% density. We'll get to that. And the SKU is BMW07. The length is 16 inches. The cap construction is glueless lace front with a stretch back. The cap size is average. And the lace color is medium brown with a natural hairline. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the ordering process. I ordered this wig on a Wednesday. By Friday, it came. It was the fastest I have ever received a wig, the fastest. And also, I did not have to pay shipping and handling. I was like, woo! So literally, I paid $127 and that was it. And they shipped it through FedEx. It was such a smooth process and I was so impressed. The wig came in, this box. It's a little beat up, but not because, you know, of them, it's because of the mailing process, and, you know, FedEx does not give a damn. So this was the box that it came in. Good packaging, it's sturdy packaging. It came in a box that looked like this. It had a nice lovely note inside for you to read, and then the wig was right here in a plastic bag. So let's jump into these pros of the wig. So when I opened, sorry, let me just stop. Okay, so when I opened the wig, I was impressed. I liked the texture of the wig. I liked the curl pattern. I did notice that the curl pattern for me was wavy, but it didn't have a lot of body. And I was like, I don't do flat hair. So I thought, you know, once I washed it, conditioned it, and then diffused it, it would get a lot bigger. The waves looked cool, but it needed a little volume. I will say that this hair does dye really well. I dyed this hair. This has gone through a couple processes. It's gone through multiple changes, okay? So I have dyed this hair red. Not like fire engine red, just like a really subtle, like deep red. I like did some red highlights, which I really liked. I just kind of wanted to see how well it dyed. So again, it dyes really well, and it shampooed really well. It didn't get tangly on me. It conditioned really well. It didn't get, again, tangly on me or anything like that. So all of that went really well when I was just experimenting with the wig, playing around with the wig. Everything that OMGqueen Wigs promised, they came through on. I will say that. So when they said, you know, it's going to be a natural hairline, yeah, it was a natural hairline, just wasn't as natural as I personally would want it, but it was definitely a natural hairline. The color was great. The waves were cool for some. I'm sure that some of you guys probably would like the waves. It just didn't work for me because I like big hair, I like volume, things like that. Now, they did say that this was 150% density. That's debatable. I do not think that this is 150% density. I think that this is about 130% density, but that's not huge to me. I do like big full hair. However, I do have a big head, so I can't wear hats. I can't wear any form of a hat when I have on wigs. The perks of this is that it is a little thinner, but I can wear a hat, so it's not terrible. And to me, it kind of looks like a natural density. Anything that's getting super duper 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 thick, it's not as natural as, you know, something like this. This looks like it could possibly be my natural hair. So let's jump into the negatives about this wig. And of course, after I do all of this, I will let you guys know if I would repurchase from this company again, why or why not. So let's jump into the negatives. So the negatives about this wig, it was a little thinner than I personally would want. I wanted it to be just a little bit thicker, but that's not a huge negative for me. That is not something that I would use as a reason not to repurchase from this company. So they said that this was 150% density. This doesn't feel like 150%, this feels like 130% to me personally, but again, this is not a reason why I wouldn't repurchase from this company. I will say that if you're wondering about the shedding of this wig, it sheds. This wig definitely sheds. Now, does it shed excessively? No, but it does shed. And that is something that I personally find just a little disappointing. But again, this is not shedding to the point where I would not repurchase from this company. Actually, the wigs that I have reviewed previously have shed a lot more than this wig. So I will say that this wig straightens extremely well. This has been straightened only with a blow dryer. So just imagine how straight it would get if I took a flat iron to it at like 350 or 375. This is just a Conair regular schmegular blow dryer, and it's straightened really well. The reason why I'm wearing it straight is because I actually don't like the waves. Now, I thought that by washing or shampooing and conditioning and then, you know, using a diffuser, that the waves would get bigger and just really voluminous and really summery looking. No. First of all, it dried really flat as well. It dries really flat. So I knew that it wasn't going to get fuller and bigger just by drying on its own. That's number one. So number two, when I washed it and wet it down again just to see if it would get bigger and more voluminous, if I took a diffuser to it, didn't happen. What the diffuser ended up doing to the curls and the curl pattern is just making it frizzy. It was just a frizzy hot mess. And it's not like I was doing this or anything. I was literally just holding my hair like this, taking the diffuser and just doing this motion like what you normally do with diffusers. And yet and still it was a frizzy hot mess. It didn't make my waves bigger. It just didn't give me what I was personally looking for. So I will continue to wear this wig straight. I will insert a picture somewhere to show you guys what the wig looks like in the wavy form. Actually in the thumbnail, I don't know if you can tell, but you can see the waves in the thumbnail as well. Also, I had a time dyeing this lace. I don't know if the grids are bigger. I have no idea, but I had such an issue. I bleached and then dyed this lace 3 times. So what ended up happening is I bleached and then I guess I washed the bleach out too soon because there was knots that didn't really take. So I still had black knots in a couple places and I was not feeling that. So I bleached again. then it bled. It bled the first time a little bit, but this one really bled. So I was like, what am I doing that the wig is bleeding like this, or the dye is bleeding like this? So I, you know, touched it up with some brown hair dye, and then I tried to dye the lace again, and it bled again. So I was like, you know what, whatever. I took some brown dye, touched it up, and I said, you know what, what's gonna be is what it's gonna be. Like, I just had enough. Now, another con is the natural hairline. It wasn't that natural. It was more natural than a lot of other wigs, meaning that it wasn't like this hard box-shaped hairline. But I will say that for a lot of you all that are thinking that you're going to get the wig with the natural hairline and you're just going to be able to plop it on and cut the lace, you're probably going to have to do some more plucking, because it's a natural hairline, but it's not that natural. Just to let you guys know, to make it look its absolute most natural, you will have to do some plucking. Oh, I forgot to mention this when it came to shedding. So let's just jump back to shedding just really quickly. I notice the most shedding when I shampoo this hair. That is when I notice the most shedding. But from day to day, I don't really notice a lot of shedding. So that's just something to keep in mind. I did notice a lot of shedding when I wash the hair. I also noticed that the grid lines are really noticeable in this wig in comparison to other lace wigs that I've bought. I mean, is it that big of a deal? No, it's not that big of a deal. But if you look really closely, you can see the grid lines, which I don't love. So here are my final thoughts about this company. I love it. I really like this company. Like, I'm not just, you know, telling you guys to purchase something that I personally would not repurchase again. I would absolutely repurchase from this company. And the fact that I have bought this wig with my own money, and I'm telling you guys I would do it again, which I will be doing. I have nothing but great things to say. Yeah, there are a couple cons, but the most difficult part to me of the entire process of wearing this wig was just dyeing the lace, and that could have been user error. It could have been something that I was doing, so I will not blame, you know, the fact that it just didn't dye that well on the company. I'm gonna blame it on me personally, because it could have totally have been me. But overall, this company is super great. They were really responsive. The wig got here in like 2 days. I didn't have to pay shipping and handling. The wig prices are out of this world great. I have never seen wig prices this cheap. I've never seen wig prices this cheap. This company gets my stamp of approval. They have to pay shipping and handling, which to me was just like amazing. It came like within 2 to 3 days. It was just a good purchase, and I would have repurchased from them again. I hope that this has given you a better idea of possibly a starting point and where to buy a wig from if you are starting out in your wig wearing journey. I hope that this video has helped you out a lot. If you're on the fence with OMGqueen wigs, I hope that this video swayed you in one way or another and you're still not like confused. Either you really want to try out this company or you really don't. I hope that this video helped you either way. Of course, I will be doing more wig review videos for you guys in the coming weeks. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this, and I hope to see you guys in my very next video. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you in my next one. All right? Bye, boo. I'm a little crooked. Is week after week reviews. So I like reviews that go from Hey boo. Hey boo, welcome back to my channel. Hair in my mouth. purchased the Brazilian wig. This is getting kind of wavy. Looking as cute as it was when I first started filming.